My son got a little flat, you know, the flat Stanleys and the flat knees. So he picked D Wade. He didn't even pick his own father. That's crazy. Okay. Let's get this Gatorade out here.
Bring your butt.
Huh, you got it?
Yep. All right. We're good.
There we go.
There we go.
Good job, kid.
Appreciate it. Okay. Hey, things you do for your kids, man.
Yeah.
Keep them on there.
I'm keeping up.
Part of the media for this.
Think you'll be able to stay? There you go.
Are we good? We good? Mike's on. Mike's on.
I'll keep him up here the whole time. Since he picked me and then picked his own dad.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Dwyane, when did you know that you would be able to go tonight, and just take us through that decision?
Well, I came in early. I didn't go through shoot around, but I wanted to get out the house. You know, come into a different environment I was going to be in tonight. See how my eyes can adjust to the arena, and then I wanted to go home and try to get some energy. And I wasn't able to eat yesterday, so really low on energy. So I was able to go home, put some proteins, you know, in my body, and you know, try to come back in. I got in earlier today, worked out before the game, and then just felt I could, you know, have my team.
For both, if you don't mind, is that as complete a defensive performance as you guys have had all year? Chris was saying also that, you know, there have been times, obviously, when you guys get up 10, 15, there's a tendency to let off, and tonight, that really didn't happen at any point.
We were just in tune from the start. We knew we had to come out from the start defensively. Like I said, last game, they missed their first 2 shots game 1, and then they went for 17 straight points. So, you know, we knew we had to, you know, be in tune with the game plan right from the jump. And we did a great job of holding them well below their season averages. It's just, you know, Coach Spo and the coach staff put out a great game plan for us, and we just tried to execute it.
Dwyane, the all-white background, how much of a trigger is that when you are feeling the symptoms of the migraines?
Yeah, everyone thought it would be a problem. You know, I really felt that more so than all-white background. It's the lights, it's the bright lights. So, you know, I felt that I can go without the goggles today. But you know, it is what it is. I mean, you know, it's not ideal, but it's just something I have to deal with. So, unfortunately, it wasn't all black sheets around. You know, we're with the white hot theme right now. But you know, it worked.
For all three of you, you guys are on even longer in the series. You're on a bit of a winning streak right now, and even going back 4, 5, 6 weeks. What's the team's confidence level at? Is it as high as it's been all year?
We've been a confident bunch all year. You know, even when we was going through that 5-game losing streak, we always felt that we can get out of it and still be a really good team. Our confidence isn't too high, isn't too low right now. We did what we were supposed to do in these first 2 games, and that was protect home court. So we're looking forward to the challenge of going down to Philly Wednesday, playing Game 3 on Thursday, and you know, walking out of there with a win also.
Dwyane, could you tell us how you're feeling? I mean, how you're feeling now, how it was playing, you know, tonight and everything?
Well, I mean, I'm feeling a lot better. You know, I mean, I lost a lot of weight, you know, tonight. I'm playing the game. You know, like I said, I wasn't able to eat yesterday, but you know, I think I did my job, and it was to come out there and help my team get a win. You know, that's why we have the team and the talent that we have around. So I'm going home, get a great dinner, and get some rest, and I'll be in tomorrow to get some more treatment therapy, and I'll be full strength by Thursday, hopefully.
Guys, it might have been the best defensive performance of the year, but offensively, where are some areas that you think you guys can improve on in Game 3?
I thought we played extremely well offensively as well. We only had 10 turnovers as a team. You know, we got a lot of the shots that we wanted. We had some open looks from our guards. They, you know, a lot of them went in, some of them didn't. You know, it was a really complete game on both ends of the floor for us tonight, and I don't think we can say. I can't look at it in my head right now of, you know, going back on the game and say, well, this is exactly what we need to work on better. I thought we played as close to 48 minutes as a complete game as we had all year. So, but there's always room for improvement, you know, and that's what you have off days for, and that's what you have film sessions for. So we got 2 days to once again prepare for this team. That's going to come out with a lot of energy, a lot of effort in their home building.
LeBron, were you guys energized by Dwyane's presence and his energy early in the game?
Well, absolutely. I mean, and I always felt that he was going to play, but you never know. Something very uncertain. We talk about a migraine. I've been around him this year, and he's had a couple of them so far. So you never know how he's feeling. If the lights is affecting him a lot. So just having him on the court, having him, be a presence. Even if he never shoots the ball, if he goes 0 for 0 in a basketball game, just his presence on the court attracts double teams. And you have to account for him when he's out there. So it definitely helped us.
Dwyane, since you've been drafted by the Heat, you played for different coaches and whatnot, but can you just speak to the fact that how this franchise emphasizes defense just ever since you've been here, and you can just speak about that?
Well, yeah, we have a staple here in Miami since I've been here. Before I got here, they always preach defense. It's a philosophy. It's every man, to help their brothers out. The defense is all about, being on the string. And, even when we wasn't as good offensively as a lot of teams, even the past couple of years, we was one of the top defensive teams in the league. Our defense always gave us a chance to win. So now add talent to that, on the offensive end, and then defensively good defenders to our scheme. It took a little while for it to come together because everyone had to get used to what we was doing. But, I think we were one of the best defensive teams, in the league.
Philadelphia players have very high praise for Joel, talking about what a great defender he is. He came into the season was not as comfortable being a starter, but can you talk about sort of the way that he's embraced this role and as you guys have helped him with that?
Just about confidence. I think throughout the course of the year, sometimes he's lacked a little confidence in himself and his ability. But I think over the last few weeks, the last few months, he's just embracing his role. His role is to come in and to change guys' shots at the rim, to grab rebounds and to be active on the offensive end. And he's done a great job with his role. And he's a presence at the rim that we needed. Anytime guys coming down in the paint, it makes them either change their shot or take a different shot. Maybe going from a straight layup to a floater, and I could hear them out there just saying where is he coming from and things like that. So his athleticism, his quickness off the ground, his determination to not allow a layup or allow anything to happen on the defensive end really helps our defense.
Dwyane and LeBron, both of you guys, after good defensive nights, have said, being on a string, it's an expression, and it's supposed used it a couple times as well. What's the definition of being on the string?
What is all guys, moving together, as in, if our principles is to protect the paint, the ball skips over the top, I have to close out to the three-point shooter, then that opens up the drive because I have to close them and take them off the three-point line. As in being in a string, as in the bottom man, the next man has to come over and be in his position. It's not just about one person, it's about all five doing their job. So if the bottom man come over, that means leaving his man, so the opposite man got to sink down on his man. It's a whole, it's a whole